Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a Kappy video answering some questions that I've got in some of the comments on my previous videos. I want to just highlight a couple things with Kappy, talk about some new things, and kind of go from there. So let's get into the video and let's get this printer printing while we chat. So here we can see Kappy doing its Z-tilt. This does have a BL Touch behind the tool head, and we do have two independent Z motors so that we can make sure our X-axis is parallel with our bed. This is very important and one of the really cool features about Kappy. And it's a really great learning tool so that you can learn more advanced features about Clipper. So, before we continue, I'd like to thank PCBWay for sponsoring this video. PCBWay isn't just a PCB manufacturer. They do CNC machining, 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding. Let's take a look at their 3D printing service. Let's go ahead and upload a part for Kappy. This is the Dragon Burner mount. We're going to go ahead and choose a quantity of 1. We can choose the type of material we'd like it printed in. We'll go ABS. We're going to choose black, and let's go 40% infill. You can go ahead then and submit a request, and it's just that simple. Thanks again to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. So why is it called Kappy? The reason I've called this printer Kappy is because it uses a 3D printed bed with Kapton tape for that heat resistance and to have the PLA stick or whatever material you're printing stick better to the bed. I wanted this printer to be very easy to source, and I wanted the ability to have a very lightweight bed. And this was the cheapest and most easiest option for Kappy. So I chose to do a 3D printed bed, and it's perfectly suitable for this size and for the goals of Kappy. You can absolutely mod this printer and add a heated bed. I do believe there's some people who've already built this on my Discord with heated beds. That's totally fine. But I have designed it with a 3D printed bed in mind using Kapton tape. The next thing is, this is a DIY printer for makers, modders, anyone who wants to get into building their own printer from scratch, learning Clipper, that type of thing. This is not made to compete with price on like a Bamboo A1 or A1 Mini. It's not possible. This is a self-sourced printer that you can build at home and customize to your liking. And honestly, building printers is a hobby in itself, and it's very fun. Kind of think of it like Legos. The main board on this printer is the Mellowfly DP5. This is a very inexpensive board from Mellow that has 5 drivers. That's very important for Kappy, because as you've seen earlier, we do have 2 independent Z motors that need to tram, so we need 5 stepper drivers for this printer. And that is the cheapest option, being that $35 Canadian board. I do hope to have a build manual coming out for Kappy. This is my easiest printer to build, so it should have its own manual. And I do want to make sure that people know more about this printer and have an easier time of building this printer. We can see here Kappy is printing a little minifigure. This is at 0.1 layer height. It is a very capable printer, and I really do enjoy printing with it. This is probably one of my only prototypes that I've never harvested parts from. Just because the printer is so cool, it's small, compact, and it fits on my desk. I think this one and Min are one of the few prototypes that haven't gotten scavenged for parts. If you'd like to know more about Kappy, definitely check out my Discord link in the description below. There's a Kappy channel on there, and a lot of people are building the printer. Big thanks to Mitsubishi Makes for doing a Kappy build series. If you're not subscribed to Mitsubishi, you should definitely do that. His channel will be linked below as well. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos.